Hey Kino. Doing pretty well. Better with the hay fever. How are you doing? Did you have a nice Sunday? Ja, aber ich bin müde. Yeah, I can understand that. I'm not sure how it is in... I think you're from the UK, right? But here in Germany, at least in my region, it's really, really warm. Super hot. You just go outside for 5 minutes and feel like you burn. That also saps your strength somehow. Hey, Josro. How are you doing? Did you watch the Bagel Fun yesterday at Lucky's? We had some really good games. Partially about 3 hours or so. Did you see, I think it was Roadmaster FX or something like that? That was the gem for me. It was so amazing, completely crazy, love it. Auch hier Sister Heights? Yeah. I mean, it would be better if we did not have like 10-degree 2 days earlier. The jumping around of the temperatures is always not so nice. $27 degrees here. Let's see. Joshua. Yeah, that was one of the first ones. Although it was also pretty good. But we had 2 gem candidates later on. One was Eve of Extinction, where basically the Prodigy played in the background and it was really cringy. And then the Roadmaster FX or something like that, which was only half an hour, because Lucky actually beat it. And it was completely crazy, man. I loved every second. We have 26 degrees here, currently. Oh, wait. I need to scratch the cat a little bit and then we can start. Wait. That's enough, cat. It's time for more Final Fantasy. So, what are we doing? Well, we're going to the Empire because we want to destroy the Mother Crystals. Since we have the idea that the Mother Crystals take the ether out of the air and thus creating the blight. And so, we're doing what we're doing in every Final Fantasy. We are being terrorists / rebels and try to bring down the world.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
For me.
Although apparently there's a side quest I still need to do. Maybe it's on the way. We'll see.
Sun's setting fast.
I watched the first VOD now, but I'm kind of lost on the geopolitics for now. Well, it's basically there are 5 or 6 kingdoms or dukedoms or empires, whatever, right? And our dukedom of Rosalia was destroyed because our mother went full Cersei. Yes, that's what's left, at least the big ones. Our dukedom was destroyed. There might be a few things in between, but the big ones are these. Basically, every realm that has a Mother Crystal is a big power, you could say. Mainly because where the Mother Crystal is, there is no blight. Search for Randall. Yes, basically, the idea is, when you use a normal crystal, right, what many of these people here do for the daily lives, the crystals work that way that they take ether from the air and use that to do their magic. And these crystals are actually mined from the mother crystals. And so you can figure that these big-ass mother crystals, which are as big as mountains basically, they get much more ether from the air. And that's this idea why the land has less ether and thus produces the blight. Hey, Knaffel. And no, the idea is that the crystals draw the ether to themselves, and that means the direct area around the mother crystals is safe because there's so much ether concentrated in these locations. It basically gets more concentrated where they are, but the rest of the world is missing it. And hi, Knaffel.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Well, that's part of the problem, right? These mother crystals is not like you got a small crystal which is called a mother crystal. No, these mother crystals are as big as freaking mountains. So you cannot really share them around, right? One solution maybe could be that you mine these forever and bury crystals everywhere. Something like that, no idea. Just, oh yeah, well, exactly, just blow them up. And I think that's the plan that we are going to do. We are just going to blow everything up. Slay the beast man. Sure. Let me kill someone because someone else said so. Just blow them up. You know what's a big number of metal or... Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we are going to do. Again, no, we take weed. Magic weed. Hoppla. Didn't take care of that. We take magic weed and talk to a crazy ass demon. Totally not an idea of our drug addict brain. And Gothic 1 was wild. I loved it, but it was also really wild, right? Damn it. Fine. I think someone is doing a Gothic 1 remake even, right? But the people didn't really like what they saw. Very sad. Inspect Rundle's body. He's dead, Jim.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
I do? That means I need to walk all the way back? Make for Northreach. Where is Northreach? It's there. So I assume I need to go this way, right? In that case, maybe let me check out the rest here first. Maybe find a new treasure or something like that. Oh no, were we already here? They're only level 13 anyway, right? Super low level. Oh yeah, we were here already, I think. Just from a different point. I think we came over from around here, from Cairn Ormond. Maybe just teleport, give up the quest, give up? No. Give in? No. Ah, who cares?
But how did the grocer know his...
There you go, Quentin.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone.
I ate him.
Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
The needs of the many. We read, Shopfang, Meteorite, and a few other things. Nobody cares. So let's see. We probably need to go along that way.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
There'll be none left for me.
Sun's setting fast.
Let's see. How can I reach this? Yep. That should be the way. I wonder when we can get our own chocobo. Did you find something? No, he just barked.
Let's make this quick.
That was very difficult. Let's see how does this look like. Okay, let's go to the north and then to the south. Oh, we can pet the dog, right? Can we pet the dog? We can.
You like that, don't you?
Good boy. Another monster? We'll be finding that anyways, right? Oh, wait, a dragon? Let's kill the arachne first then. A dragon. A real dragon. Surely we can beat that, right? Uh-oh. What are you doing? Oh, fireball, okay? Hey, Pinboy, how are you doing? Oh, that's a treasure chest? Okay. That's nice to see. Did you watch a little bit of the Bagel-thon from Lucky? There are a few very interesting games. Let's try not to. I think let's see the first program. Well, you need to take a look around, I think, 8 hours or so. There was... Woody was horrible? Yes. Woody was super horrible. But there was... What was it called? Messed it up. I thought this is... Yeah, it was horrible, but I liked it. Because it was horrible, you know? It was a good flying game after I tapped out. Yes. There was a game around the 8-hour mark, I think. It was called Roadmaster GF? FX? Something like that. And that was fantastic, man. That was so good. It was completely insane, but in a good way, you know? The flying Battlesuit Babes one? Yeah, it was horrible, but I laughed about it. Because it was horrible, you know? Ah, that was dumb.
Too slow.
Yeah, too slow, bitch. But no. There was one where we were a driver, very 80s, looking for revenge because of our girlfriend was killed by some Mad Max types, something like that. Ah, that was really fantastic, man. Oh, I didn't miss it. I've just been watching chat here about the boss from Jake. What happened? Hints happened. Ah. So I guess Jake beat it thanks to the hint. Dragon Talon. Griffin's head braid. What does it do? Yep. Yeah, that's always the worst. I hate that when it happens too. Now, was it something different? What did I just take? This here. Increases burning blade damage by 7. It's fine, like what we took, I think. Very sad. I always love when Jake has to take a punishment game. Mainly because I'm kinda evil. I stopped really caring about what it since points happened. I'm looking forward to Gollum. Oh yes! Marvin paid like 1.4 million or 1.7 million points to have Gollum, right? What do you mean, the Dragon Net? Man, that will be... That's painful. And you know, it's not even a punishment game. Hey Anderson, servus to you too.
That's enough.
That's the worst, it's not even a punishment game. Marvin is just feeling evil. Okay, so this is how the road looks. Oh, yeah, we came through here some last time around, I think, right? Let me check out here. Is there a Franconian thing too? It's more like a Bavarian thing, but it's also very common in Franconia. Yeah, in general southern Germany. Tanks became petty pointless things since point being training started. I mean... Kinda. Sometimes it's funny, but sometimes it makes it worse because Jake sometimes, how should I say, has a creative imagination of how the rules should be, and when you then lose points, it's not nice. How's the bagel fun? There were a few really great games. I mean, a few of the people here, they hated, for example, the mecha flying game where the girl got off on getting damaged. I kind of find it funny, so it was fine to me. Woody Woodpecker was bad. I didn't like it at all. DuckTales was kind of funny, and Lucky was actually competent. He could maybe play through that. The Gainax Mega game could be. The Bunker or Blaster something, right? Bunk Slash? Something like that. Where was I? Ah yeah, DuckTales was pretty good. The flying game was pretty horrible, but it was fun to see that Lucky sucked at it, because he made quite a bit of minus. The Minesweeper game, in theory, should have had a few lewd scenes, but it was a different version apparently. It still was quite funny or nice, interesting to see. Lucky's performance at Minesweeper was very questionable. Yes, it was really very questionable. Then we had, I think, Eve of Extinction. That was funny bad. Basically, I don't know what it was, maybe a PS2 or PS1 game, something like that, where you have to beat up people with your girlfriend's sword. LP material? I'm not sure if it would be LP material. And something akin to... what is it called? To smack my bitch up from the Prodigy was playing all the time in a loop. It was crazy. Felix was the power of the can you? Well, Relic had a few problems. Because he missed two things he liked, or he probably would have liked. One thing is the Roadmaster FX, or how it was called. It was really great. It is personally my gem of the Bagel-thon. It was unbelievably crazy. Very cool, very quick, very fast. It was really good. I mean, yes, he's Brazilian, right? Not his fault. And then, of course, I had Lucky play, at least for half an hour, Altered Beasts. Altered Beasts, yes. Where he failed quite hard. Then we had, of course, after that, cricket. I'm not sure how that went, because I went to bed around that time. It was around 5 or 6 in the morning. And I think I missed 1 or 2 games in between, stuff like that, but overall, it was pretty good. And again, you need to watch the half hour of Roadmaster FX. That was so good. Let's beat up the dragon.
Get him, boy!
A Roadmaster FX, yes. That was unbelievable. Unbelievably good, that is. Damn it, I walked into that. I was lucky by the end. I don't know. Like I said, 2 or 3 hours I think were left. And then I had to stop because it was 5 or 6 in the morning here. I'm definitely really good. When I left, we had like $300 directly saved. Or gifted, let's say. Whee! And we had like, I don't know, 30 gifts or something like that. As well as, I don't know, easily 10k of bits. I think it was, I don't know, was it Rusty or so? Someone just dropped a chilly 5k in bits, because why not, right? It sounds like enough for another day to dentist. That's a bit difficult because the dentist is dead, I think. See. Yeah, I think he told about that he has a new dentist because his old one died. I mean, the dentist was very old, right? Does the money help a struggling artist? I mean, it helps him make bad decisions at least, right? I hope the fucking joke. I mean, we're not really doing the joke any longer. It was mostly Worm carrying that that joke, and since Worm is not doing as much as Lucky, it died on its own. Did we just kick the thing away? I think we did. Worm has a lot of action these days. Yes, I agree. In general, I see him much less. Speaking of jokes, Russia. What joke of Russia today? You mean the half-baked civil war or something different? What are you doing today? It's a good question, right? They have a new surprise every day. They're very funny. I can't keep up. I think nobody can really keep up. Nothing, just yesterday's until. Oh yeah, that was. Yeah. You know, I think maybe the Wagner guy really was like, I don't think I can actually do that, but I think if I act like that, I can get my pardon. And if it was the case, then actually that was pretty clever from the Wagner guy. The enemy's approach? You can't do this to me. Yeah, he got an out, and his people, I think, get contracts in the normal army. So if that was his plan to have this result, then this was pretty clever. Need to go in this direction. That sounds good. BBC News told me the government had been signing mercs on the regular army. I guess he was losing all influence. Yes, I think he was losing influence already quite heavily. Even shot down the helicopter in the meantime. Yeah, I mean, gotta have some fun, right? Sadly I can't find another chest. But yeah, like I said, if this was his plan to get this, which it could be, then it was pretty well done. Oh yeah, we need to find the dame, right? The brothel.
Soldiers used to speak of a brothel,
Brothel.
but that was north of the checkpoint.
If it brings the energy to walk closer, then good. I'm not sure it does,
Dame was from to the
actually.
south.
I'm really not sure it does. I mean, Ukraine had more chances to attack now, of course, because there was confusion in the backline and so on, right? But that wall is it? You lose. Where was the other treasure part lying around? Oh, are these chocobos? Yes, wild chocobos. You need to die. I don't know, I mean, they are certainly the most prolific. But I would imagine that by now they also got a bit more experience in normal stuff, right? From what I've read and heard... Oh, come on. Not there. From what I've read and heard, they have new tactics and so on, and a few of their defensive stuff were actually surprising to the Ukraine and so on, because it was actually cleverly made and so on. So I think they're learning. I mean, they were a fighter, right? And what are the normal grunts? I mean, you have a PS5? Of course I have a PS5. Deb. How else did you think I played Wolong? I played it directly on PS5. Why are you saying, are you thinking about a punishment game or what? Yeah, I'm also thinking maybe I can do the Tsushima game, for example. Yes. Of course I can on PS5. I bought it as my entertainment thingy for the big screen. What was Harry Potter on? Harry Potter was actually on the PC. And I was kinda sad, because there were a few things, like the stuttering and so on, which apparently wasn't on PS5. So it should have run better there. Plus there is or was at least, an additional quest or something like that. Or quest series even. So the PS5 version probably would have been the better variant. Alright, we got various treasures, I think. We have up a few monsters up. So we can now actually go to the brothel. Ah, even more monsters. Come on.
Excellent.
That's the other one. There's another fight. Ah, here. My doggo did well. I hope you're not using any of these Moodoo gems. No, of course I'm not doing this. Of course not. Obvious stream? Man, I can't believe that Dev is not believing me, man. Did I ever lie to you? Yeah, this is normal stuff. I get more Jill and more XP. I think that was from the version I bought. The things that you mean are a ring of timely. Something I read told me this is more gritty than the other Final Fantasy games. Yes, it's very much more gritty. Especially the demo that we tried out, right? It was totally Game of Thrones with our mother. It's very dark, yeah. With our mother betraying our father, getting him killed, and we going crazy with our Akon, with our GF, our Guardian Force, right? And killing our own brother. Yes. The Femme Fatale, we got that too, that's true. And what was it? Ah, yeah, and that's of course the whole thing about the mages. Every mage is enslaved. Oh yes, Deb, we did. We did. We are Ifrit. We are Ifrit, Deb, yes. We are Ifrit, yeah, yeah. When do you know this? It was in stream 03. No, maybe even 02. Basically, we went a little bit mad, and then we figured out it was us. And then in the last stream, we found our own persona. That's right. We found our own persona, basically, our shadow, and yeah, he was reborn. Then we killed him again in the tutorial fight, basically. There's still some guy that is running around and probably instigated it. Some Margrave guy. But yes. No, I'm sorry. I mean, it's not impossible, Deb, but it's looking... I don't think so. It's not looking very good. Search for the Dame.
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been served by a branded touch.
Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
Our old village got massacred last time out. Oh yeah, there was also that thing. Ah, that's what you mean. Didn't we already see the brother alive in the cutscene? I thought it was the brother, because there was some guy that looked like a grown-up brother, the Margrave guy. But I'm not really sure if it's 50k. Under 50k. But I'm not really sure if that's him or not. But if it's the same guy that we saw already before in the flashback, then that means that guy was already available around that time. Which in turn means it couldn't have been our brother. So, you know. Certainly I don't need 200 of this stuff, right? Let's sell like 200 or so from each. Make money. Where are you know? We'll be trying to make our way into the Empire capital to make a small, well, terrorism attack. We want to destroy the so-called Mother Crystals because we think the Mother Crystals are soaking up the ether and causing the blight.
That's the best I can do.
And so if we destroy the Mother Crystals, they can no longer soak up the ether. And logically, we no longer will have a blight. At least that's the idea that Sid had, and it makes kind of sense, because the crystals work basically by getting ether from the air. And these crystals are mined from the Mother Crystals, so it does make sense. Of course, it could be wrong, and we're making it only worse, but who knows, right?
I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital.
We need a little bit more. Let's Sid would never lie to us, but probably not. Sid is usually on, actually probably not, right? Sid is usually on the side of the players, and I'm not sure if there ever was a Final Fantasy where he actually was evil.
That's the best I can do.
When to get out with Beatriska? What do you mean is Beatriska? Do you mean Benedicta? Well, we kinda killed her as Ifrit. It was a nice fight.
Thank you.
So you could say we hang out with her already. Basically, we somehow stole a part of her power. She could no longer manifest it. And then when there were a
I doubt
few
you'll get more
hoodlums
than
that wanted
in the
to,
capital.
well, forcefully have fun with her, let's say it like that, she went a little bit mad and summoned a full-fledged Garuda and lost
Thank you.
her power. Lost control, and then we had to fight Garuda, and with that we also had killed Benedicta.
I doubt you'll get more than that in the capital.
Garuda, the wind, exactly.
Thank you.
Stop killing my foes. It's not my fault! Yes, and then someone sent her to... Well, not her lover. I mean, in theory, she was sleeping with her king. She was still lusting after Sid. And she was flirting around with the Earth Titan guy. And the Earth Titan guy is now mad with grief because he was a really, really big simp. And is now coming after us because, like they said, someone sent him the your freaking head.
An excellent choice. Come
Besides, we
back
got a
again.
It's not getting any fresher.
Earth Titan guy didn't die. Well, not yet at least. Not yet at least. But Shiva Girl is with us actually. Just not currently because we are going from different positions so that we cannot find as easily. But normally, Shiva guy is with us. No, he actually won against Shiva and
Moment, my lady.
the Iron Boys retreated.
I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded
Are this still icons
value.
still unaccounted for? Oh yes.
Flowers. Otto always did know how to please me.
Let me
And
think.
Sid ever did anyway. Do you
Bahamut
think you
is the
could
Empire's
please me?
prince.
Clive?
Odin is the king's.
You're the dame.
Is a king from the kingdom.
Let us leave such
Then we got
personal titles to my
Ramut is Sid. Shiva is Jill, is just with us.
Can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you.
And
I
let's
can trust
see.
you. Can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but
The Titan
why
guy.
would you?
Right.
Help you?
We killed our brother, that is number
Because
6.
that's what we do.
There's 8, right?
Long ago,
What am
Sid
I
did me
missing?
kindness when no one else would.
Well, we don't count, by the
I
way.
have never
Sid is the lightning
forgotten
guy. But we
Without
don't count.
it,
Ifrit is out of
that.
order
I
from
would
the
not be
8.
where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible.
Let me think after
Which
we have
brings
this
us
conversation
here.
finished, because I'm concentrating on 2 things at the same time.
To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital.
Signal, that's also my question.
I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
We are very confused, I think. Alright, so let's count. Fire, killed. Ice is Jill. Thunder is Sid. Wind, we killed. Earth is the Titan guy. Bahamut is the Empire. And Odin is the Kingdom. So it's 7. I'm trying to think if I missed someone. Oh yeah, there are many more than 8. I'm very sure about that. but the 8 known one according to the lore here, right? And even there's one is missing at least. Actually, we can maybe take a look here. Oh no, we can't do it here. We need to go back to our hideaway. But then we gonna kill some Espers instead. I mean, we killed quite a few already. We had a fight against Dark Ifrit, against Phoenix, and against Garuda, right? Yeah. There are said to be one for each element, of which there are 8. And of these 8, we know where there are 7. And there's at least which we are 9th. But there was a Dark Ifrit that we fought last stream to win against our shadow, you know? Really Persona-like.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want.
Oh, Isabel? This woman here, I think, is Isabel, right? She's the owner of a brothel.
Back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And the owner of the brothel, in turn, is a friend of our cause, let's say, so she's helping us out.
With all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Yeah, the people really hate other people with magic. And they're literally working them to death.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
You're missing water? Leviathan? Good. Very possible choice. I can't currently check our lore. In the base we can actually check that, and then we see, or can take a look who the 8 are supposed to be. She owns your ass? Yeah, that she does. We haven't seen Republic people, right? We saw it in the initial demo stuff, right? Where they're all in the war room. And Republic is the one who bought us water? I mean, they're all water, more or less, right?
Tem, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
But the Republic, yes, could be important for that.
Won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Okay. It's a house. Great. So this here's the map, right? See all 3. And like I said, right, everywhere basically is water. But here was Rosalia, that is now owned by the Empire, and our evil mother is that. This here should be the Empire, I guess. Then probably this here's the Kingdom, I would assume. And that here then should be the Republic. And that here I have no idea what it even is supposed to be.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates.
Yes, there's an island to the southeast. A small group. It actually looked like
that was
Japan
the
a
whole
little bit.
point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life.
I mean, it's possible the girl actually hear cat.
I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take
It would be funny if you actually find a cat girl. I haven't found any beast person so far. Very sad.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
And we split up because the idea was that it would be easier to infiltrate the Empire by doing so. About the Isle. So again, this is a big isle, right? And there are quite a few things. The grey stuff, by the way, is the Blight. So as you can see, not so nice. I think this is the Republic. Not sure what the sinkhole here is. But here is a small isle to the southeast, as you can see. I cannot even go there, actually. Not sure if you can actually reach that. But we have to see, right? Side quests! So many side quests, actually. Are there more side quests available? No, not really, right? Okay, fine. 8 is about finding Tatienne, we're sure.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Who?
From the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
And you didn't think to tell that to Isabel, right? You stupid kid. They won't be on the wall.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Gritty? Oh, it's really gritty. Especially all this stuff with the bearers is really gritty. Like, a mother is getting talked to, right? And says, yeah, so my child was born, but he was a bearer, so I gave it away. How disgusting this thing was and stuff like that, right? I've been wondering why I couldn't find any laureate sketch on YouTube. Why couldn't you? What's the problem with that? Or with them, rather.
Drake said, ain't a sight more beautiful in the realm, I reckon.
Think I might see you tonight?
That depends on how much you want to see.
Excuse me, you there?
Anderson, what did you do wrong?
Cannot help but notice
Oh, they're all
there
deleted.
the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames?
Oh,
Trouble you for some
that's
assistance.
really sad.
Be rewarded, of course. And who exactly would I be
Yeah, it really is a damn shame.
Oh,
Especially,
me. I am
how do they
Etienne,
expect to
a
make
humble
money from
merchant,
that?
Though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Sure.
Why not? Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Yeah, but
Nothing dangerous, I hope. Why, of course not.
I understand
Merely
Anderson, but
trifles
it's
such
really
folk
clown
beyond the
face.
checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't.
100k chill per
Strongly
hour?
advise.
And all that stuff? Oh boy. Anderson, right? Finboy. You know about Final Fantasy XIV, right? There are house parties in Final Fantasy XIV. And basically you can have some kind of, I don't know, a whore, you can really say. And then for 1 hour or so, she's basically sexting with you. I don't know. Why are you doing this? Yeah, exactly. It's the degenerate Final Fantasy XIV nightclubs. I mean, it's kind of amazing, but it's also very, very crazy. Let's see. You go here, I think. Hamster makes a living somehow. Man, Hamster. Is there anything Hamster doesn't dislike?
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if
I was
either
appealed
of
to
us
learn
needs
how
to
few
brush
people
up on
may
our
shoot New
sword
Laureate. Yes, it's very sad.
Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Well, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe it! The bastard's wearing the moon and stars!
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
At least Finboy feels right at home.
Chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. Let's beat them up.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Londoners. Let's beat the Londoners up.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Like, I reckon I can take care of her much better than you two ever could. Oh yeah, that would be a good dip. Let's just beat you up, boy.
And when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
Yeah, we will give her a pounding.
Dirty tricks you want, Brandon. Alright. So you know one end of a from the other.
Yeah, about that, boy. Yeah, someone's getting pounded. All right, that's true.
Fuck me.
No thanks.
What are you playing at, Leon?
I already pounded you. So I heard that the
real
game
challenge
should
he
have
wants, is it?
hard unlock from the start. Yeah, that would be kinda nice, but it's not just that. The New Game Plus also has different kind of monsters, higher levels and so on.
Had a bearer. Win the Dane's favour anyway.
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
But yet, I mean, there were a few points where it was difficult, but really only a few, and that was mostly because I had no potions left. Soldiers bastard. And the first playthrough is a really long tutorial. I mean, you can see it like that, right? But it's still kinda cool. Kinda nice.
Rieger's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded.
That's what I mean, Finboy. It's not just the difficulty. It's higher levels from the monsters. It is different monsters. It's more monsters and so on. It's part of the New Game Plus. But it's not really a higher difficulty. It's just higher levels and so on and so forth, right? I mean, they would not need to offer a New Game Plus, right? It's optional after all. But as you can see here, it's actually really kinda easy, right?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you.
If it didn't offer New Game Plus, the hardcore Phoenix fans would revolt.
About what?
I don't know about that. I mean, Final Fantasy 10 or 12 also didn't have a New Game Plus, right? Neither did 14.
A humble creature,
Not sure about 15.
assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's
Yes,
treatment of
but
bearers to be
13
barbaric.
and 15 is not.
But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others.
Yes, I don't think they offer a Niobium difficulty. At all.
Though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed.
Same with 13? I don't know, I played 13. But I don't think 13 had any difficulty settings at all.
A freedom I could sorely use.
Sure.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Fine.
Thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now.
At least this seems to be a nice guy. Helping the branded out.
Provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Saito
Crystal's
Questo.
curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
The bones fell favourably.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Ah, okay. So I guess I need to go to the others first.
You look like you need a rest.
There you go. Stuff.
Not half
Both.
as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
He's still hitting that guy, right? Continue with the main quest since we are here already.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
Are they only fucking in this stupid
There's
brothel?
only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to
I mean, they could do the sensible thing and get a drinking, right?
I'll know where I'm headed.
Hit the gym. Getting those gains.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
No, the lady owns a brothel. She's the Puffmutter.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's
Oh, good boy.
According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. But that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a
Yeah,
man
exactly,
in Moor who
Knaffel.
owes me a
It's a
favor.
team effort.
More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Let's see.
I have something for you.
There you get. There you go.
From the
Food.
Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Yikes.
Yannick's done what?
So, can I help out here now?
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
Bum bum.
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
I wonder if the treatment of the beers might be related to the blight. I don't think so, because the beers are treated like that for centuries already.
Its bearers.
But I could imagine easily that they will be used as a scapegoat. And I think from how they describe it,
I haven't seen you around the
only a dozen British VAs. Could be. Sid, for example, is the Dasher man that also plays Lorath in Diablo 4. Was orchestra should have been often too. I think so too, but who knows? Maybe it's simply getting worse and worse.
Right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vow's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. So I wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
Better be going.
But the thing is, the bearers and the dominants, they petrify basically by using magic. That's of course very different from using a freaking crystal where nothing happens, right? But I'm sure we will get even more answers later on. I'd be very surprised if we wouldn't get more answers. How exactly it works and what the blight is causing and how it is being caused and whatnot. Should be one of the big points of this game here.
Fresh fish and a pint of the sear brace.
Liquormonger.
I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right. Quickly now, before the guards notice.
Yeah.
That isn't a burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
And you're the next
I
one.
have no business with Branded.
Ah, yes, so nice.
I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
So rude.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
My. What nice people.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Yeah, but we're only a bearer, right? We're not even a real human.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so?
Do.
Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
At least this guy's not as bad as the others.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as
What we're selling? We're just running an errand for some merchant guy.
Cigars and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them?
It's probably for the brothel anyways.
There's only one way to find out.
I mean, cigars, alcohol, perfume.
Word is that the legions are...
Where was the guy? Oh, here. Dude. Upsala. There you go. Drugs? Well, maybe.
You have returned. I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
Oh, this game is pretty evil.
No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed.
I mean, maybe Anderson?
Would agree.
Maybe.
A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
So, let's see. We are here. I need to go up there. Well, let's go to the north then, I say. Good question. Where's the north? Well, where there's red. That's a red mark here. Can you actually jump over this wall here? No. I wish we could do a little bit of parkour. Not much, but you know, like put our hands on that and just go over the stupid wall. Oh, is there a castle there? Royal Meadows. Meadows? What's this? The Westwatch. Let's take a look at that. Let's explore it all. Hopefully we can find another few treasure chests. Would be nice to find more music stuff. More of these music scrolls to play in our hideaway. Yeah, the light is pretty well done. Imperial War.
What are you playing at, Branded?
There you go. Another victory for us.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
You're
Oh, that's a chest. I think axolotls are there. Oh wait. I think axolotls are the healers. Let's take care of them first. That looks kinda sick. That's also a chest. And we beat up quite a few people at the same time. So is another chest on the back maybe? No? Then let's see if we can go in. Apparently not. Sad. But at least there was one chest. Room. Dragon net? Oh, a multiple dragon nets and a big ass dragon. Alright. Let's kill the small ones first. And then we can take care of the big one. This time I did it right. Nice damage. $15K, I think it's a new record for me. Can't hit me in the air. Am I doing damage? Oh. It's a bit silly, but I like to do silly things. Oh, there you go. Dead. Now, the last time I fought dragons, there was always a treasure chest around here somewhere. Only need to find it. Well, the dragon was at the north side here a little bit, yeah? I'm not seeing any there. Maybe it's where the other thingies here are? Now this is an interesting whatever thing. So, what is this?
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway.
Ah, one of these fight train thingies.
Doesn't seem to be working though.
Alright, I guess it's something for later then. Well, no treasure chest, but at least we found a few things. Could have been worse. Now though, we have a really long way to walk. Let's hope we can find a few more monsters on the way. Like a wolfhound. Sure. There you go. Did I already take the treasure with me? Apparently I did. Let's see, we were here and we found this. The Hand of Mimas thingy here. Let's go to here next, and then to here, and then to here. What is that actually? The Penitence Gate. That doesn't sound nice. Huh. Right. Ah, there you are. Hello, Imperial. Yeah, stay down. Run like the wind. Oh, there are chocobos to fight. That's actually not that far. On the map it looks like it's really wide apart, but it's not that bad. I can use anything besides swords, but I can use magic. But I'm a sword guy. Morgan.
Let's make this quick. It's over.
And if I mean Clive here, I cannot really change what she has equipped. The different sorts of swords that you can have, but so far all the swords are simply direct upgrades, so there's no reason to not always take the best one. Can you use two swords then? No. Only the one big sword though. The variety is lacking. I mean, at least so far every sword looks different. Oh, let's check out the Baywatch. From the design, so it's that's that. But that's it so far. I mean, really, the design of the sword, it's very different. But that's it. And even our costume here, yeah, the moves are the same, exactly, stuff like that, right? And even our costume, or rather our armor and so on, we cannot really change that. It just changed via the story, you could say, right? But that's it. I mean, it's not... Ah, you asshole! I mean, it's not all terrible, right? But, you know.
My wound's born.
Can Jill become the sword? I'm afraid it's not part of the Extinction series. I don't think their technology in Final Fantasy is far enough to do this, to put a nervous system into a sword. That looks like a nerve sword. Yes, yes, yes. You're not wrong, you're not wrong. Also, of course, punch again! Also, of course, Final Fantasy doesn't have Make My Bitch Up in a 10-second repeat loop, so I can understand how this is much worse. What are you? Oh, okay, another dragon. You know what? Let's do it like that. Keep from Prodigy like that? Yeah. I mean, it was... I loved it, right? It was... I mean, it's absolute trash, of course. But in a way that I like, because it was so stupid. Come on, my boy.
Keep your distance, boy. This time.
How long until we get the Francostone done? I don't think we have enough people to do that. Makes no sense if there are only like 3 or 4 people, right? We need to have a few more. that partake. Remain funless, yes. Although I wouldn't mind to make some kind of marathon. But I would need to find a game that is interesting for a longer setting or sitting, let's say. For example, what we maybe could really do is something silly like I prefer that way, yeah. But I've Starfield it is. Oh god, no. I thought about making maybe a new start in BattleTech or so and play for 24 hours straight or something similar. Would be nicely crazy. Yeah, exactly. Are we killing your own mech? Yeah, probably. Because at least later on, I would be much too tired to play for real, right? 24-hour Final Fantasy 14. Why would I do this, man? I don't think there would be anything interesting in that. Come on, please die. Because you're vertically insane? Yeah, I guess, but it's not really interesting, I think. Not for Final Fantasy 14 at least. It is kind of interesting to do such a super long stream like Jake or Lucky do sometime, not all the time of course, if there would be some good game or games or a nice idea behind it. But I currently don't have a really nice idea, besides just do a very long BattleTech stream and go as far as you can with your merc company. You have to think on that. Yes, yes, of course. If you have a good idea, why not? I always listen. I don't have to agree to it after all. Destruction here. Didn't I see some treasure there? There's also Harry Potter games. That sounds questionable. Especially the quality of the Harry Potter games. There's also of Mahjong. I can't even play Mahjong, man. I don't think this would be a very good idea. Even better? I have my doubts about this being better. I wonder why. Thankfully nothing here burns, that would be a bit sad else. High stakes Mahjong? I don't think so. All those poor birds getting cold? Look, Thin Boy, someone has to make chicken wings, right? Big Mahjong Tong, in the good old days. I feel like you might imagine that. I don't think it is real. Oh, treasure. And quest.
Here, now.
Yes, master.
What kept you?
What?
For what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy.
Look what he does in his own time,
Don't
right?
just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a
Bro,
branded with a spine
talk
for a change.
to me and tell me where he is.
Towards the coast. Go and see that you kill the beast.
My. So where would that be? I need to walk back. Of course I need to walk back.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried.
Walk.
Something's not right here.
The walk is of
I
walks.
need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Stay down.
That wasn't very difficult. Very patient wolf. Yeah, right. Something's not really right. It's a very strong wolf. And parent.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is
Boy.
this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Man, that is so sick. It really is just sick. Yeah, nasty child.
Work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Yeah, let's go kill some noble. And the child. Burn them all? Yes. Put an end to their line? Yes. Especially a child. Yeah, we don't like such childs, right? Such childs, just children, of course. Always has been.
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me?
Boy.
The sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
I'm my own master. Oh, I actually have a choice to do. I think it's the first time we had that. 2. This wretch would be me. Bring the dame down. Deb, why do you say 2, but you say something with the dame? The dame is 1. You want 1, I thought so. Did it just back off you mentioned the dame? Can't you read? Yeah, I imagine so too. So we go with 2 in that case. Ah no, just wrote 2, Finboy 2. Yeah, I can't read. And Deb 1. That means we have 2 2s, and we take that one.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders.
Can we kill them now?
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Maybe I should brand
Shut your
you.
mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed. They were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten
Kill
us?
them!
How
Let me kill
dare
them!
you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Man, if only I could.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That
No,
much
you
I
need
can
to
do at
kill
least.
them so it doesn't happen again. Ah.
How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Yeah, what a bitch. I told you one was correct. I don't think it would have changed anything, to be honest.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Huh.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
What a shame.
You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
I wish I could get Jake to play Landstalker. He would be so lost. I mean, imagine that, an isometric game where there are multiple mazes. One maze is a real labyrinth. And there's no map.
Excellent. Another fight.
Ah, I would love to see that, but I can't. I don't think I can get Jake to play it. Especially how long to beat is around 16 hours, I think. Level up. Let's see. I think I was up by 3 and 2 again. Nothing new. Which reminds me, can buy a few more abilities, I think. I could buy this. Yeah, but I don't really need it. Limit break would be interesting, I guess. Cost me 1,000. How much do I have? 8 for 1. Could upgrade that so that I think he does more hits, more damage, more hits. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let me upgrade that one too, so that the distance is bigger. Give it to Golden Deer and it will be rolled. No, it must be more than a punishment, right? I mean, a punishment is 2 hours, that is one thing, but playing through it is another thing, of course.
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
Hi, Lisette.
Have you seen my Chloe?
No.
I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
Sure.
I can't promise I'll find her, but
let's find her, Chloe.
Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh,
Clearly, Finboy should play it first.
She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Alright. Where is it?
That's a lot of field to search. Looks like someone might have seen her.
I'm sure it will be quick to find. You
work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Running in the fields of wheat, just like Theresa May? Was there a photo op with that, or what?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Idle branded, you bitch. Sounds like somewhere around London. I mean, we all know that London is evil, right? So it would fit. Search for Chloe. Is that you? It's a doggo.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job?
Oh, is Chloe
Mind the interruption.
Is Chloe a branded? Oh, you can't be serious. It is. White hair.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
That's so sick, man.
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
Whoa.
Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Can we just join the bad guys? The world definitely deserves saving. We will burn it all to the ground and rebuild it. The game maybe hinting subtly that... subtly, you say. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the bad guys found the Mother Crystal for themselves. Could be. Or they have some way to weaponize them, you know, or have longer life, something like that, and they don't really care what happens. Alright,
If the people of Moore are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
And we only need to burn them all down, right? Problem solved.
What do you want?
Hey. Oh. A breath of fire. I have another song. 40k. So much money, man. They're fucking worthwhile to sell. Well, that's pretty good. When did I get this? Invictus? Yeah, but it's bad. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not really good, at least. See? It's worth by 15. I'm just keeping it because maybe we can use it later on.
Thanks for nothing.
Hey. No. Here. I think we could use that, right? That's better. Yep. So, Bertrand, you say. That's you.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang her branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's...
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was.
Oh, that's a coup from the Kurdistan, right?
Vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything.
Mm-hmm.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most
helpful.
And they really all think only with their dick. That's kinda amazing. Right, so where to go? Let's see. Around here. That's fine by me. Basically on the way. I wanted to look anyways. Man, yeah, I mean, if you learn anything from The Witcher, look. Yeah, but it's a bit much, right? Is it really inaccurate? Yes. It's a bit much, wouldn't you say? I mean, like a small thing, but everyone like, please tell her I like her, right? It's a bit crazy. Just a little bit.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Bloated wolf. I get the feeling that there has been a small accident. You know, if there were a few people that were super horny all the time and couldn't live without a whore, that's one thing. But everyone, that's a bit much. Anyways.
Damn it all. Bodies.
The Middle Ages? Yeah, sure.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Clearly crystals, yeah. Crystals make you horny. Makes sense.
So it is you. Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh?
Yeah, but why are they
He
dead?
might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell me what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
It's a bit weird, right? Didn't we just say that the blood was already dry?
I need to tell Isabel.
If it was already dry, then
Perhaps
who
the comb will give her something to remember.
actually killed them? Did they kill each other? Did she say no and he wouldn't want to have it, or... I do know.
Weren't expecting any new branded.
If it was a message that needed.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
He did? Not looking good, though.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Quest complete.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks.
My bathwater.
The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Yeah, we knew that already, right?
They mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it
All
was
the legions?
of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital.
Nani?
That couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will.
That would be a typical Final Fantasy crazy idea. Yeah, but in the capital, it's crazy, especially since the capital has one of these mother crystals, right? That sounds weird. Maybe he wants to burn it all down and take over the new thing? Let's take a look at these thingies on that side first. I mean, we had a sequence where they said there are so many people in the town and they couldn't really give food for everyone, right?
Not much chance I'd make it through the Penitent's Gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter. Sid had better have a plan.
Ah, too chill, that money. I don't know, maybe really kill everyone, something like stupid like that. Lose all the common people, or kill all the common people. Take over his new thingy and I don't know. Maybe something like that. Let's just see what the crazy idea is. Game of Thrones bomb? I mean, I can easily imagine it is something crazy like that. I mean, the Empire is also some kind of theological empire, right? So maybe there's some stupid... Hope it's something crazy. It's always crazy. It's Final Fantasy, fanboy. But it's also, like I said, a theological empire, so maybe there's some religious reason. Yo.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
The back door, you say? Yes, Sid really does love taking the back door. I'm not sure the voice fits the face. I mean, it's Dacia Man, right? I'm sure it's always the right voice. The pleasure houses. An Oriflame again. Yes, Jill, do you want to say something?
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than Heaven. Brothel.
Really?
Is this how I get banned?
Seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport.
Banconian.
That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
That's why I can't. I'm not on my computer. I don't have OBS.
And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way.
True, Finn boy.
True. Man for wanting to bring an end to all this. Can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain.
Good question, Jostro.
We have a gate to crash.
But we beat up icons on our own already, right? So who knows, maybe we have some big ass magic circle that can kill an icon or so. I don't know. Oriflame. Drake's hat. Yeah, I'm sure they have something how they can fight against us. Oh, you have reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Yes. Yes. We can do this, I'm sure. Let's bring this. The big ass thing in the background, that's a mother crystal. The glowing thingy. I have love having wunderbar ideas going around. Oh yes. That they do. Think some magic that'll buy the turns of magic? Yes, yes, yes.
Doesn't take Sentry assignment as seriously as you do.
Mother crystal Wonderwaffen?
This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
Ah,
exactly is that supposed to be?
don't jinx it.
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, well, that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
More like Clive with beards.
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
I mean, it surely got it, right?
We embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't guarded. The Crystal's Curse. That's an interesting chapter name.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
That might be a trap. I mean, surely the part where the most important thing, the Mother Crystal, can be destroyed, is heavily guarded.
Alright, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
One single man from reaching the sanctum, so shut your gob and keep your eyes open.
What?
I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Down is it, indeed. Did you just hit me in the back, you a-hole? There you go. Can't believe that the intro was bad again. It never was bad before. Certainly nobody heard that, right? Can we go below that? Maybe. Alright. Big doggo. Kick!
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
Please don't tell me these are potions.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
They actually aren't. Yep. Huh? Ah, no. Oh, Cliff, you really handled it wooden plank. Yeah, I gave it a good shanking, right? Never thought it coming.
And all good things must come to an end.
More
We
fights?
might have a bit more company from now on.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Smash. Oh, that went wrong.
It's over.
It's ogre!
That's enough.
Easy enough, I guess. Oh. Oh, is it Titan Boy? No.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
That's not Titan Boy, that is just crazy guy.
Insects come to be squashed. You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige. You're a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Hefty lad, yeah. Ouch! Fucking flamethrower!
Something in the air.
It's Ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Oh, we make this super quick. Maybe I should play normally though. Staggered!
Why won't you die?
Why should I die? Crazy? Yes.
Bollocks. He's gonna Kashyyyk.
He's gone what? What does it mean?
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. You'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
I mean, do I even need to do anything? Apparently I need to do something because no damage whatever is coming in from my allies. Is he a bearer? No. He's the bearer of a big weapon.
Over here. Keep your distance, boy.
I mean, I can just do this, right?
Not this time.
Oh, you do that 3 times?
Not this time. Toggle. Get him. My wounds, boy. Not this time. Too slow.
The biggest problem is that I don't see shit. 3 times, right? dagger. I have nothing ready, that's not so good. Only 12k, that's basically nothing. Alright, let's go crazy. I still don't see anything, man. This is your end. Imperial Cannoneer, yes. So I guess he went crazy because too much ether? Ignition, I don't even know what ignition is. I think it was an Ifrit ability.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
There's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Right, that...
Our duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
I could use a few potions. Just saying.
Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time.
Oh, maybe that's because the guy runs away.
To be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Oh. Maybe he actually wants to, like, you know, bomb the city or something like that? With the ether? High potion. High potion is good. Well, I'm sure we will have a twist in a minute or two. Akashic Miner. Yeah, so something went really wrong here. Apparently that's some kind of ether flood, which shouldn't have happened.
Could this be why?
Amofatina, just look.
She said you could call her Isabel.
Thanks for joining, Pinboy.
Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
So, we go there, I thought so. But can't I see something down here? Okay, other side of the map, I guess. I'm sure we can return then. That's not zombie apocalypse? Kinda at least, yes. And you know what? It might be such an overflow because the mother crystals took so much ether in from the rest of the world that it began spewing that out in itself, you know? That's going out of control. Something like that. That would be again, if with this here, with this solution, we would be back again to the crystals are evil. Oh, of course, something happens now, right? Sid can't do it any longer.
Not that far. Right.
It's too old. And the wood breaks. No?
some help?
Hold on.
And we must be really strong. A man like this, I don't know, 90 kilos or maybe? And with one arm you pull him up?
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Right. It looks pretty cool though. See Ether floating around. What's this? War Cry. Some opponents will use the ability War Cry to invigorate themselves, enhancing their performance in battle. Look for the Blablook icon and defeat them before they can deal too much damage. Sure. Why are there so many of you? Holy shit! That's some damage! Don't even do anything about it! I wasn't expecting so much damage, man. A little bit, yeah, but that much damage? Hell no. They nearly insta-gipped me. Ease damage? I mean, it was really high, and I was really surprised by that. It's a completely different amount of damage that you usually take. Now what? Ah, should be the gate I saw from the other side, right? Where is it? Maybe. Potion. At least my potions are full again. Ah, this is the other gate we saw. There was the trash on the other side. This is another chest. It is. Chunks of the right. I should say so. Alright, so that's where we need to go, doggo. Show me the way, please. Oh! Where are you coming from?
That's enough.
No, that was easier, right? Just a little bit. Still, doggo. Where now? Here? Ah, of course. Of course. Oh, that's a big boy. Oh. Let's take care of you first. Make sure you're a gun. Akashic Champion. I don't want to see you. What is there? You. Really? The lantern is in the way? Are you kidding me? I think he's off that already. Oh, new enemies. But of course. Oh, not you. Actually, maybe yes, you. Let's burn you up. Boom. That was kinda nice. Where to go though? Oh. There's only one real direction, I guess. Whew. Potions, of course. Actually, can we buy a new ability? 662. I can get this one here, so that the Embraces has a greater range, which is quite nice. Potion is useful, we are again at full potions.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
Coral Sword. How good is this Coral Sword? Let's see, this was 130, 165, 180, and this is 185. Yeah, it's better. It is better.
On the count of 3.
Great.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
Yeah, that's one way to do it, I guess.
As if that was going to keep us out.
Now, what do we have here? Only fire threaded steel beams. Yeah, sadly doesn't right. Very sad.
Is it?
That's pretty great. Oh, that was a bad one.
Someone's moved it.
That was a bad one, Gnavel. That's lucky jokes. It looks really nice though.
There's no one about.
I mean, in theory, nobody really can handle these either, right? Besides us dominants.
I knew it would be big.
But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
I get the idea it won't be that easy. And I think it's time for Titan to appear.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Sid at least implied it.
Aye. My little game of hide and seek with Bahamut.
It could also be that normal Beera can also handle that. I think everyone that can use magic, it would be possible.
Don't blame me, you started it.
How did he make it out?
But since everyone hates Beeras, of course, their guards and their armies are all not Beeras, right? So either it's just us dominants, and we are basically safe because of the Akant in us, I guess, or it's everyone that can use magic, so even the Beeras, but since everyone hates Beeras, and they are not part of the army and so on, nobody really here can do anything about that. Oh. Wraith! I remember those! Does it mean the area where we were was it the same as here? Something that was very rich in ether? That could also be. I wouldn't use Beerus to do the mining then. But yes, but what if you would get empowered by that?
How could those
For example.
Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Or maybe it's just really us dominants then, that are immune due to our Akants. And maybe the Wraiths only appear when there's mana-rich environment. Sorry, ether-rich environment. More of them now? Maybe with a Lich? No, it's Spectres. What do you mean, cure? No healing allowed! Oh, that was bad. Had the wrong button here. Button? Wrong button. Thankfully the limit break also healed me. No harm done. Oh. New enemies to say. Oh, what do we have here? There's indeed a Lich. I got hit. Of course I did. First, let's take care of the Wraith. Well, that was pretty well. Not too slow the last time, sadly. Staggered. There you go. Oh, apparently this was also an achievement. Defeat 20 enemies by semi-primed, I think. Semi-primed is when we are transformed.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Well, I get 2 potions, so I guess big fight ink. Yeah, it's also a place for a big fight, right? Look at this, that looks really impressive. How about that Guardian? The Crystal Dragon! Attempts to coal mines? I wouldn't do that. I'm not English.
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
I guess this was the Guardian, but he has been vaporized? It looks really weird.
If it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Akashic Dragon.
Always.
Too slow.
Not this time.
You know what? That might be funny here. You can just do that all the time. Whoa, what did a fucking laser? Oh, that was the wrong button. Bring you down.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Not looking worse so far. Whoa. Fucking laser, man. Didn't see that coming. Damn it, he hit me. Come on, boy. I just whirl around, spin to win. Whoop. There we go. Get crazy. $20k damage. It's a new record for me, I think. Yeah. Cauterize? Oh, that doesn't sound very good. That doesn't sound good at all. Ha, but it wasn't it. Actually, wasn't it. Big Drago. Alright, that hurt.
My wound's gone.
Alright, let's just continue with that. It's a bit silly that it works like that, to be honest. Monster, where are you? One, two, three, and down thrust. Oh, he hit me. Let's get a bit mad. Dragon Dance? Oh, what is that? Is that it? That wasn't very impressive, to be honest. It was kind of weak even. Easy enough. Second we have him. That wasn't very good. But also doesn't matter because we have him. So don't say that or they throw the circles at you. No! Not the circles. I think he should already be down. But I guess we will have some cinematic sequence? No, actually not. $21K. Are you flying around? Yes, you are. Come on, boy. Second one, spread on two left, right stack. Nah. Oh, Nick there does more deep breath, so how was that? There you go. That actually was kinda easy. Mostly due to the one Garuda attack I had. Dots, more dots, yes. Don't kill the whelps. Don't run to the whelps, I mean. Whomp. Many whelps, handle them, yes.
Are you alright?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move.
Do you think someone heard that?
The commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after. By which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
It's a dog, right?
It all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Alright. Let's see how that will work. The grand final of the capital. I can't wait to tell Mom that her empire that she betrayed us for is gone. That would be beautiful.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Surely there won't be a second boss fight, right?
With you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
It looks really nice. Was there something? No. Potion, very nice. Another potion, so we are at full health. Nearly at full potions. Okay, stuff that we don't really need. And another potion. Yeah, I think we have another fight on our hands. And is it throwing up Deflex? Yeah, kinda, right? And I mean, his arm is partially petrified already. So, we probably can't find as much any longer. Oh, the typical Final Fantasy Crystal music. What a classic, this music. It can't be that easy, right? The biggest crystal is it.
That didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Tyler's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Yep, I think it is. Time to go. Ramud. Looks like Gandalf, man. He's going chaos?
That's more like it.
Always has been. Gandalf the Black, yes. Oh, we actually destroyed that shit. I thought it would be... No, we got so many potions, right? There must be a fight coming.
Clive, look.
What is that?
You're doomed! Oh my. Is it Odin? Nah, can't be. That doesn't look very benign. Who the fuck are you?
Freight. I need a freight.
Oh yeah, Jostro, it's a good idea. The 8 wrong one, the 8 evil icons are hidden behind the mother crystals.
Where are you?
Warriors of the world. We be dreaming again. I'm pretty sure it... Why not both, Deb? Who or what are you? Do we know this icon from other Final Fantasy games? Right now, I'm not sure what that should be.
I've been here before.
This is Typhon. Did you have Typhon as an icon in the past?
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
I can't remember when Typhon as a summon did exist in another game. I really can't. Unleash the power! Get into your heart!
Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving. One way or another. It's over.
Ogre! Let's see what you have to deal with. I mean, this would be kinda easy so far, right? Typhon the Harbinger? Yeah, but in which game was Typhon the last time in the Final Fantasy game? I'm pretty sure it was neither 13 or 10. He isn't 14. Yeah, but 14 is a bit special, right? But I guess it was in some of the older ones, maybe 6 or 7? Cinematic dodge!
What else can he do?
Why are there so many of them? Was Element Dark? It would fit, because I think Bahamut in this game so far basically is some kind of a dragon of light, right? And if it would be dark, that would match that he is... Well, that would match that he is locking that up. So these were quite a few people, so I don't think it will go on for much longer. Even 32 is also the big boss. Okay. Cinematic dodge. Oh, cinematic evasion.
That power isn't yours.
Yes! Let's have a K2 fight.
But this is mine.
Persona! Ifritu. Godzilla. Alright, how's this work again? That, and that, I think.
I have fire.
I'm fire! Thanks. So, evade, jump, melee and ranged attack. Okay. Press triangle after fireball burst. Perform a melee attack. Melee finish. Okay. Use to sprint. Hold it for longer. To lengthen the duration. Okay. Let's just mess you up. Whoa! Dodging like wildfire. Use the left pad by holding to run away. Staggered! That looks sick. You're already dead. That was easy. And not very entertaining. Flop. You just flop.
It's done.
Is it? Is this just a tutorial after all? Yeah, but also our fourth fight already. Oh! Hold! Wait a second! I didn't mean it was easy, it was really, really hard. Oh, they're not real. Or are they? Am I getting their power, or what's the idea? Does he teleport, or...? I'm so confused. Hey, that's a bad word. Can't say that. I guess he has now the power of punch. Does he? Does he not? We'll see. Did he explode? No. He just has 4 different hands now. And long hair. Are you still Typhon?
As you wish.
Yeah, let's throw down. Are you still Typhon? Typhon the Transgressor, yes. Oh, the music changed. Whoa! That was a bit mean. Holy shit! At least I got a heal. These firelights are my heals, I think. Ouch! Oh, that looks nice. Oh, are you doing that shit again? No! Ouch! You asshole! Whoa, 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 whoa! Not gonna lie, it's kinda cool, even though I suck at it. Whoa. Escalated? Nah, I don't know what you mean. No, go behind him, you asshole! Ah. It's perfectly normal what we're doing here. Oh, that's good, that's good! That's it, inverters! Nearly dead! Not again! Oh no! Not again! The wall! I couldn't reach that. I'm too close actually, that's my problem right now. Oh, that again. Ah, do I have to jump? Ah, jumping is the trick, yeah. I have and I haven't. But I think I beat him, right? Cinematic! Something, something! Boom! Hellfire! Oh no, we're going to be set. It's still there, asshole! Time to die! It was the spirit balling, exactly. I mean, it's totally like DBZ, right? The small machine gun-like ball, the big spirit ball and so on. And apparently we vanquished Typhoon. Fireball punch! Breath of Fire. What does it do? It reduces Flames of Rebirth cooldown by 12 seconds. That sounds good. I have no idea what it is, but it sounds good. Flames of Rebirth. Is Lucky actually having a stream today? Wildcard stream is no stream. Actually, there's no stream. Well, in that case, I will continue this for longer. Looks like I know, yeah. Wildcard stream is no stream. Very sad. The dogoest of dogos.
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, go home.
We'll find you a healer.
Here.
Can you guys tell me if Lucky starts to stream?
No, you won't.
I don't think he will actually, like it sounds, but it could be. Who the fuck are you? You shall become one? Yeah, potions are only for me, I'm sorry.
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him.
Who are you?
Think again.
Yeah, he knows a guy. Who are you? How mysterious.
Sid.
Sid is dying.
One left. That'll do me.
So, who was that guy, man? I want answers. I don't want to know what his plans are, but I want to know what that was.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
I mean, he could be, but nobody knows. Oh, now we get lightning powers. Clearly, we are the chosen ones, the warrior of light, meant to wield all the elements.
Krista's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of I'm better than you.
No! Sid! No! Smoking kills. They'll be selling dashes in the sky. You little Yes, tell me about your evil master plan. That's not about right.
In ashen grip, let ember glow to kindle flames.
My grave! Is it the flames of rebirth? Is it our brother? I mean, he looks like it could be our brother when he's grown up, right? But he was there before it started already. I'm so confused. Sid real into a mage? Imagine playing a mage. The Phoenix is immoral.
I'm sorry, Clive.
See? Is it
I
you?
arrived but a moment sooner.
It must be him.
Do you remember?
Gasp!
I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
Ultima?
You have learned our name.
Phoenix?
What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother.
What?
And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone.
And Ultima is just standing there. No.
This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix.
Is it the Borg? Are the Borg the ultimate enemy?
We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
They're all going to burn! Ginger like that, you burn in any mid-sunlight? Well, maybe he's not British. Maybe he's a different kind of ginger.
These are not flames of destruction.
They are flames of creation.
Have you
Celtic.
forgotten already who I am?
I'm your mother. Wait. Did he eat up Ultima or seal Ultima in himself?
Just try and get to my brother now.
Nani?
Fiend.
There's so many twists. I'm twisted like a pretzel. Yeah, did we think of running out of this thing? Man, so many twists. Meanwhile, the hideaway. No, not the hideaway. Lucky thing, Mega Man X, Mega Man X. All right. Then you can switch over. Rather, I will make a raid. Well, nobody's here. Well, Sid is already dead.
Help us! Where is he? You'll do. Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go.
Not without this.
Now this is our hideaway. Yeah, we were in between the missions and so on.
Not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Are these the Republic people? I'm not sure. These are the people from the Titan guy here. The guy that loved Benedicta.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid?
Sid is busy being dead. The Republic.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, come, feel its softness. Make a nice gift for your wife.
Sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Yes. It looks like the Republic. It was the Republic that attacked us, or that the Storm guy is from the Republic, because the soldier looks like that.
Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road?
What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices.
Don't worry, you're right when this is over. 5 years later! What a time skip!
It's good to see you, Sid.
I'm not Sid.
What have we learned?
What? He said Sid, right? He said Sid.
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town.
He said Sid, right?
I hardly need tell you.
I'm not crazy.
Make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
So it's a title? Yeah, could be. Could be.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
It must be the first game where we are
the
Sid.
captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them.
Everyone is Sid.
You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
The old Sid? We really are Sid now. It's really a title. Crazy.
Just don't say I didn't warn you.
No, I am Sid.
You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Everyone's Sid. City, city, city. Yeah, so we no longer need the hood or what? What was Sid's name again? Sidolphus or something like that.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Darth Sidious. Oh, that was also a good one.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet.
Yep, Kupka, the Titan one. Say, did we lose our scar a little bit? It looks a bit different, right? Or it's scarred now and no longer a tattoo? Republic Lord? I'm not sure if Kupka is the Republic Lord, but he's at least the dominate of the Republic. Or art dominate.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
Yeah, I think.
Come on.
Kalpa's guards? Yes, they're all bus drivers in training.
So many others.
Can't believe Kalpa would do this.
The bearers.
Safe.
Okay, fine, let's have this stupid fight. The power of thunder. Cliff has claimed a portion of the icon Ramu's essence. Attuned with Ramu no own chance to level up. Yeah, so we have new abilities. Great. Ramu's feet. Can we use it under barrage of lightning bolts? Oh, that sounds nice.
Sid dies here.
So how does it work? Not like that apparently. But it's something with that. I mean, it's something, right? Probably dies for real? No way! I mean, it could actually be. Come on, you know it's waiting to happen with a story like this. Yeah, kinda. Come on, I just want to save the game and ended at a nice point.
How many are there?
Titan sends his regards.
Oh, that looks sweet. That reminds me, what abilities do we have actually? Pile drive. And you? Oh, kinda sick. Kinda sick. That is it, right? Oh, come on!
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
God.
They brought a pet.
No, maybe. I still like this fire abilities the most, though.
What you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
Kitty, 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 kitty. Republican War Panther. Oh, didn't even see that it was staggered. Savage! I show you, Savage! Yeah, now I have 3 abilities that I can switch back and forth. Can you use other element ultimate yet? What is the ultimate for you? I cannot transform into another element, if that's what you mean.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
You know the one where you power up and use big move? You mean there are 2 abilities for the sword and the magic. You're not happy, eh? Where I can power that up, but that's it.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
You were always marked, you dolls.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Okay. That makes it better.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Nope. Not going to happen.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
We are now 33 years old, I think, in
If you
this
say
game.
so.
We were 15, plus 13 was 28, plus 5 is 33.
We should go.
Yeah. Exactly, we're just here for Hugo, whoever that is. is this? So this is the Republic, apparently. We were here. And what is this? The hideaway. So it's still here? Wasn't it destroyed? Makes me wonder if the Romans progressed during the 5 years? Probably not. You know how these games are, right? Central Storm. Hold on.
Right 5 years ago.
Ah.
We destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path.
Nah, they can't hold hands. Holding hands is... What you can do?
It mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen
Yeah, see?
to bear
Our marking
his
is back.
legacy.
Is away. He's guarded.
And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds.
Oh?
Sweet home.
Ah, that looks remarkably like an airship. Spaceship, well, same shit. Home sweet home. The training pit, lift, music stuff and other thingies. Alright. But I think it's a good spot to finally end it here. So, again, thanks for watching me. And we go and raid Lucky now. I do it via the PS5, so it could take a moment longer. But anyways, again, thanks for watching me, and tomorrow, I guess, we start with the Republic then. So, bye-bye. 90 seconds. You stupid raid thing.